Francis, and I'm coming to you from Zenyasa.com. I'm here to show you an exercise that is very strengthening for the shoulder girdle. It's called Serratus push-ups. Our props that we'll use will be 2 blocks. You'll place the blocks in an upside down V and place them on your mat. You'll start with the knees underneath the hips and clasp your hands, bringing your forearms to the blocks. Start with a lengthened spine. And now we'll find neutral in the shoulder girdle first. So you want to get the sensation or the action as though you're plugging the arm bones into the shoulder sockets. That's step 1. Okay. Step 2, you lift the breastbone just a ½ inch. When you do this, you'll be finding a relatively neutral alignment in the shoulder girdle. It makes for a plateau that is the space between your shoulder blades. So we make that plateau, and you want to hold it here for a few seconds to get a sense of that alignment. So you can find it again as you come in and out of our neutral position. So now that we've found our neutral, we'll take a moment and we'll take the space between your shoulder blades and just let it drop down toward the floor. So you're going to squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades right now. You're making a valley between the shoulder blades. And then come back and find your neutral. And next, we make the space between the shoulder blades lift up toward the ceiling. So you're actually rounding out the upper back. Think of the space between the middle back and if you had a necklace on the necklace line as the part that is moving up. Right? Sort of an isolated cat-cow variation is really what we're doing. So you're now making a mountain between the shoulder blades. And you're using serratus anterior muscle to do that action. It's one of the stabilizers of the shoulder girdle. Let's find bar neutral again. And then we'll move back and forth between the two. Lower the breastbone down, squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades. Make your valley. And then make your plateau. And now make your mountain. Press the forearms into the blocks. And then make your plateau. Make your valley and plateau and make your mountain. It just feels so good to move the shoulders in this way. It's great to bring awareness to the shoulder girdle. This is really good for inversions as well, strengthening the shoulder girdle in preparation for things like handstand, forearm stand, and things like that. We'll do a few more, lowering down and then center. And then make your mountain, round it out as much as you can, and then come back to center. Okay. We'll now do a few variations on this exercise. So this is the mildest variation that you can do. The knees are underneath the hips, right? The forearms are on the blocks, and it makes it a little bit more accessible if you're just learning this one. You can go a little further into a little more challenge by removing the blocks, placing the forearms on the floor, and bringing your knees back, lowering the hips down so that the thighs are roughly in line with the torso, sort of like a knee push-up position. From here it will be much more challenging. You'll have to use the core, pulling the abdominals in, find your plateau, and then make your valley, and then find your plateau. Make your mountain, and your plateau, and valley, and plateau, and mountain, and plateau. And a few more, valley, and plateau, and mountain. We'll do one more time. Here we go. Keep breathing. Okay, now if you're really feeling like you want a serious challenge, the next step is to tuck the toes and then lift the knees off of the floor, right? You want to make sure that you're aware if you have any injuries, don't force yourself. You want to always take it easy and do the earlier variations. From here we can again make our valley and make our plateau and make a mountain and make the plateau and valley and plateau and mountain and plateau. And then you can gently release the knees down and you can finish there. So I hope you've enjoyed Serratus push-ups. I hope this helps you in your yoga practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and namaste.